I'm hoping that this works this time. Hi guys, if you can hear me and see me. I hope so. Everyone that was watching went to bed because my Facebook's being a brat. I restarted my phone. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, hopefully this will work. So if you guys are on here, or if you do pop on, I've already done my Glorious Primer. And I did some BB cream and a little bit of a little bit of Touch Mineral concealer underneath my eyes. Can you guys see me? Can you hear me? Yay! Fourth time is a charm. Well, welcome to my crazy show. I've only tried to go live like 5 times. I'm not like really trying to go live or anything. Thanks for hopping on, you guys. Hey, Sid. Hey, Aileen. Hey, Ash. I have people. I have internet. Is it cutting out or anything? You can hear me. The most crazy thing ever. So I already used Glorious Primer. And because my skin is getting so much clearer, I just used our tinted moisturizer, our BB Flawless in Honey. And I'm just going to do basics. I used a little bit of Scarlet Touch Concealer. Yes. Underneath my eyeballs. And I have a friend that was asking, so on the concealer, I just dab it on. I let it sit to warm up to my skin, and then I've just been brushing it in with any sort of a fluffier brush. She wanted me to tell her what brushes I'm using. Love you too, Aileen. Gosh, that was a struggle, y'all. I was like, seriously, like 4 times or 5 times. Thankfully, I have some faithful watchers that are following me a million times trying to get on. So I'm trying to decide which palette to use. I'm trying to decide if I want to play with 5 or 4. But I'm thinking I'm going to do palette 4 with some Tenacious. What does anyone think? Do you have any votes? While we're thinking about that. She says palette 5. I feel like I use palette 5 every time, Aileen. I could do palette 5. She's like, palette 5. This is palette 5 for anyone else watching. I feel like I do palette 5 every time. I'm scared of this palette. I'm not going to lie. Like, I just keep using like these 3 colors. I did use these one time, but it scares me. I don't know why I'm so scared of it. I am. I'm super scared of it. I just don't feel like that the, it is the unicorn palette. And I think the colors are gorgeous. I just am scared to go outside my box and use like the other shades. But I'm going to try. I'm just going to do it. I know both palette 4 and palette 5 are like amazing. So I'm going to prime my eyes with our eye primer. It's just like a, thanks for popping in, Lex. So that's weird. This is a new Facebook thing. It says conversation starter, 10 comments so far. Is that new, or have I just never noticed it because I'm so caught up in what I'm doing? Facebook Live's fun. I wish you guys could literally, like, I wish I had little things all around my screen and you guys could, like, talk back, legit talk back. Does the eye primer come in the kit? In the kit, we'll see if I have what you get in the kit right here. You get a palette, either 4 or 5. I know you get one of the new palettes. You get the liquid lipstick. You get, where's my brush? You get this angled shadow sponge brush. You get a cream shadow brush. You get, do I even have it up here? I know I have it, but do I have it right here? You get, I just wrote it. It's the color Extravagant in the cream splurge shadow, which I love. Oh, it's right here. You get this color, which I love using with palette 5. It's super, I don't even know if to tell the color. Super pretty color. I really want to try Defiant. You get a pack of the Shine Cloths. I think that's what I just did the other day. That's what I just did. What else do we get in the kit? You get samples of all the lip stains. You get all 7 lip stain samples. They're like this big. Oh, hold on. I actually have some. So you get one of these with all of the lip gloss colors, all 10 of them. You get all 7 of the lip stain samples, so that way you can check them all out. And you get, what else do you get? Holy smokes, I'm missing like a bunch of stuff. It's like $250 worth of stuff for 99 bucks. What else do you get? I know you get other stuff. Oh, the mascara, duh. Mascara, how could I forget that? That's like a no-brainer. What else do you get? I can post it, Ash. You get a ton of stuff. So yeah, the big ticket items are obviously, this is $49. The Shine Wipes are $20, so that would be 69 bucks right there. The mascara is another $29. Oh yeah, you get the sample of every single one of the skincare. So they're like this big, which I don't even know if you can tell how big that is. But like all the skincare come, like you get a sample of each of them and they're like this big. And you get a big old thing of all of them. So it has like the instant lifting serum, it's got the face washes, it's got 3 little samples of the detoxifying mask. You get a ton of stuff. Like seriously, a ton. Sorry, something is popping up on my screen. So I'm just going to move on. I'm going to bronze my face a little bit so I don't feel super naked. And then we're just going to do basic eyes. I don't know what we're doing yet. I think I'm just going to go with whatever I feel. Everything's moved around. I literally just moved my setup from over there to over here. And now it seems to be working. All right, Lisa. So you're asking, this is the blusher brush. It's got an angle. It's fluffy. You should be using the Skincare Girly Girl. It's just samples. You should try it. Good night, Alexis. So I do the Lazy Man's kind of contour. We have an awesome contouring kit. Love you. But you just start up here where your ear is and you just work your way down, and you always want to blend up, not down. I also learned from one of my other girls something kind of cool too. She uses a darker shade of the pressed powder, which I haven't put on yet. I will in a moment. But she uses a darker shade of the pressed powder to get a matte contour on her face instead of using cream or the bronzer, because the bronzer, mine's beat up. It has a, not that you can tell, it has a matte side and then a more shimmery side. But I love our bronzer. You always want to bronze up here anywhere where the sunlight's going to hit you. Normally, kind of do like a 3 on your face like that. Both sides. And you don't want to go all the way to here, you guys. That's like not natural looking, which I don't know. I tried to bring some lighting over here tonight so we can get a little bit better idea of what it looks like. Thank you, Sarah, for letting me borrow your light for a little bit. Appreciate it. So, pressed mineral blusher and seductive. Literally, you need a tap and that. And then you're just going to go right above. We're going to blend all this together, don't worry. But you don't want it to not go together. Hey, Toots. And my live finally worked. I only had to try 4 times or 5 times to get it to work. The blush is super pigmented, so you only need a dab. A dabble do ya? Is that your thing? You always say yo on here. Yo. So then you can take, now everything's all wacky. So I learned, and you guys, I probably should have known this. I don't know why I didn't. But you don't have to put product everywhere. So like I just put my highlight and contour right here. Not highlight and contour. My bronzer and blush. And I haven't set my face anywhere else. So then that's where I'd want to go back in and set my face with a powder. That way you're not caking a bunch of different layers on your face and adding more product than you need to. Especially if you're like me and it's late and I'm just trying to show you guys some looks. And I'm going for a basic look for the night. Blend everything together. You can always go back in with more bronzer afterwards. So this, my friend, is our puff brush. It's fat on the end. You can use this too for the liquid foundation. I like to use this or our foundation brush. Either one works great. I feel like you get a little bit better coverage with the actual foundation brush because it's made for the liquid. But because our liquid foundation turns to a powder, you can totally use it on a more dense, fluffy brush. Good night, Aileen. Love you. I'll chat with you tomorrow. So I'm excited. I have a few consults this week. I'm going to be meeting up with some ladies. So you guys, if you guys want to be part of, I talked about it on one of my lives that didn't work. So what I was saying was I'm having a mystery hostess party. Right now it's going on. It lasts until the 30th at noon Pacific Standard Time for those of you that are not in on the West Coast like me. It's already got orders in it, so that's a plus. Second part is whoever places an order, you automatically get an entry, and there is a description if you scroll down after you watch this, or if you're just scrolling on my page and happen to hear this. You can earn extra entries. So even if you just order a small order, you can get extra entries by adding your friends and having your friends do an order or whatever the case may be. But I want to make it fun. I want people to participate. And since I have a ton of half-offs saved up, I wanted to share it with you guys so you guys could have a chance. For those of you that might not want to do a party, or you feel like you don't know people to do a party, and you'd still like to reap the benefits of the party, I thought that this would be a great time to do it. So that's what we're going to do. The link, you have to order with the link that's under the mystery hostess picture, or it doesn't count. It has to be on that party. Anyways, I am going to do, I don't know, I told Aileen I was going to do Tenacious and Palette 4. I don't really know. Hey, Tommy. So, Toots, what kind of clown look should I do for you tonight? Are you feeling this with Palette 4? Or should I do the Unicorn palette? Palette 5 with, I don't know where it went. I just had it out. Love you, Cuzzy. I will talk to you tomorrow. I know I'm up late, but I have a different schedule. I don't have kiddos, and I'm up late. Palette 4. Alright, we'll do palette 4. So I'm still going to use, I always use palette 1 as my base. And I just take a fluffy brush, any sort of a fluffy brush, to apply it. I did put primer on my eye already just to smooth it out and get a base color. If I want my colors to stand out more, you always want to prime, and then your colors are going to really pop. But because I'm just doing a basic eye, I'm not trying to go crazy tonight. I always start with this and just do a basic. B is too much like clown colors. Oh, honey, I could make them all clown colors. You've seen it. You know that, Tuts. I had all neutrals on one day and you said I look like a clown. I'll probably still look like a clown. I mean, that's what I'm going for. What are you guys doing? What are you doing up so late? How's your neck? Nobody? Anybody? No way, what? You don't think it looks like a clown all the time? I think it does. For you. Alright, so I'm going to take the Deluxe brush. These are all Younique brushes that I'm using right now. And I'm just going to start on my lid and go over my whole lid with this color called Secretive. Whoa. Magnetized here. It's this color right here, Secretive. If I don't drop it. And I'm just going to pat it on my whole lid. I'm trying all these new looks, you guys, that I don't know these palettes, so I don't really know what to expect. So you guys are gonna find out right along with me. Definitely going for a darker eye. I'm just pre-warning if you keep watching, Tuts. So I'm gonna take that up a little bit above my crease where it would be. I'm sorry. Can you not sleep? So it took me 4 times to get the live to work. So anyone that was interested in watching is probably gone now. It's fine. It's okay. I'm mostly doing it for someone that can't watch it tonight anyways. She lives in another state and she isn't up to sleep. Did you find the neck thing? So this color is super pretty. I don't know if you guys can tell in this lighting, but it's pretty. That's going to be our lightest color we use, believe it or not. It didn't work. Next to, this is, sorry guys, next to the oven up in that spice cabinet, there is, oh look, spot you one, that was sweet of her. There it should be that blue goo, it's called. I think it's up there. It works really good. So I'm going to use the Tenacious Cream Shadow with the Cream Shadow brush. Looks like this. It says Cream Shadow brush on it. And it's just like a stiffer brush, and it's made for our cream shadows. So our cream shadows are creamy, but they dry to a powder, and they're easy to blend. I've had this one for a while and accidentally let it sit out. It helps temporary. I'm sorry. You need to tell someone you need a back rub. Tommy, tell them you need a back rub. I'm just going to do this on this half of my lid. It's just a little bit darker of the copper color. I don't even know if you guys are going to be able to tell the difference on here, but you guys know the drill. I'll take pictures and post them later. I'm kind of doing like a super dark gold and brown eye. This is just a little bit darker of a gold than that. I'm just doing it on the outer half of my eyeball. Are you working tomorrow, Melissa? And we're not going to take that up as high as we did the first color. We're just going to do it on the lower. So that's it for that color. We're going to blend it all at the end, so don't freak out. Dropping stuff. Now I'm going to take a crease brush, upside down. Still backwards to you guys. But the crease brush is just a stiffer, smaller brush. And I'm going to go in. I know I'm not. It wouldn't work. I tried to do it over there. Plus I'm having the light and I'm trying to get better lighting so that you guys could see what I'm doing. And the internet wouldn't work. I tried like 4 times to come on. I'm going to take this color right here. Arrogant. I still need to learn. You think you're funny. I know what you're talking about. The TV in the background was getting me in trouble because it was playing music, and I didn't need my videos to get deleted. You know what I mean? Since Facebook thought I was Ellen DeGeneres and didn't want my videos on here. I like the crease brush just because I can place it a little bit more exactly where I want it. And then I'm going to go back with a fluffy brush and blend. I'm just doing this on the very outside corner. I told you I'm going to look like a clown, Melissa. Told you. Go Ellen. Love Ellen. Our song's on. Can you hear it? I hope not. It was asked for a bold eye. You guys are getting a bold eye, but it's still going to be neutral colors. So, we've got secretive. I have to look at the color still. Secretive, tenacious, and arrogant right here. Now I'm going to wipe off my crease brush because we're going to use it in a minute. But I'm just going to use a fluffy brush. This one's not Younique, but I love it. It's just a really big fluffy brush. And I'm going to take it and I'm just going to soften the edges on what I did already. And do circles, windshield wiper motion. But I just like to soften the edges a little bit. So see how harsh that is? We don't want that harsh line. And I went up pretty high, but that's because I wanted a more dramatic eye. And you should probably usually do your eyes first if you're concerned with getting out of these areas or fallout, which, unless you're using a super sparkly shadow, these shadows don't usually have fallout. Pigments a little bit, yeah they do, but these ones don't. So I have two totally different shaped eyes, so it's so hard to get them to match up. So now that I've blended those out some, I'm going to go in with this color called Tender. And it is like the prettiest highlight color. I like to use it on my brow bone and the inner corner of my eye. So wherever you want the most product is where you're going to start, and then you're just going to blend it out. Hi, Carolyn. We had some technical difficulties going live. Like literally I had to come on 4 or 5 different times before it finally worked. So make sure you start usually like at the top of your arch, which mine, I don't have very arched brows. I'm growing them out, so forgive any craziness that I have going on. And just blend that a little bit. And then while we're still using Tender, Melissa's favorite part, if she's still on here, is that highlight in the corner of your eye right here. You guys don't forget, if you're watching still, we only have a few days left to get the Instant Lifting Serum. This month's kudos, it's $65 and you get $15 by cash. Hey Bree! Just gonna take that in that corner, that Tender color for your highlight. Just gonna make your eyes pop more. Bree, I need to call you tomorrow. I have to tell you something funny. So that's just going to open up your eyes some. And now I'm going to go in and make it even more extreme. And I'm going to take this darker color, Brave. And I'm going to go in again with the crease brush, because I have a little bit more control over this craziness. And I'm just going to put it like in the lower part of my V right here. You guys, this is like a real... going to be a real smoked out eye. In person, it's really pretty dramatic for me. Just in the corner, darken it up some. I was asked for a dramatic eye, and for me, this is pretty dramatic. I don't wear dramatic. What's everyone doing that's up this late crazy like me? And then if you have any issues with going out of the lines or out of where you wanted your shadow to be, you can just take your foundation brush and just kind of clean it up a little bit. Now I'm going to take the color Arrogant, and I'm going to run it under, actually, run it under the top, bottom ear. Super cute, I know. We're getting there, that crazy eye look. It's going to look crazy until I get the mascara on. Guys, for some reason, this eye is always ticklish. Not funny? It's like always super ticklish. Is that even a word? A ticklish eye? I don't know. Clean up in my craziness. No one's talking to me. Is this thing still on? Just kidding. You guys know that any of you guys watch me. I babysit on Tuesdays, so the kids are sleeping. So this is a perfect time for me to come on and hang out with you guys. So while we're doing this bold look, I think I'm going to do brown eyeshadow as a liner. Or maybe I'll go black. I'm going to go black. So I'm going to take palette 3. I love using shadows as liner. Just get it wet with a little bit of You Just Got Into Bed. But I really hope you feel better. You're just going to spray your liner shader brush, which is like this. Very small. A little bit of rose water. And then you're going to dip it into your shadow. And this is how we're going to do our eyeliner. And I have the hardest time, you guys, doing it in the camera because it is a little delayed. Just going to do it a little bit thicker on the outside and then go thinner in the middle. I'm not going to go all the way to the corner. I want to leave the very, very corner more open because my eyes are hooded. It tends to close them off some if I go all the way to the middle. I'm really excited, you guys. I hope someone gets excited about the mystery hostess party. And I hope someone fun wins it that is excited about makeup as I am. You don't have to buy a ton. You just have to buy something. But the more people you invite that do buy something, or the more stuff that you buy, or if you buy a collection, obviously there's different ways to get more entries. But it's fun. Just gonna go right under just the corner. Just to tie it in a little bit. This is what we got going so far. Aileen, I am awful at a wing, girl. I'm not gonna lie. Awful. Like, my attempt at a wing because of my hood is like I do that a little bit and then just connect it. Hey, Cammy girl. Aileen's trying to challenge me at a wing, and I don't have it in me. I'm not gonna lie. So, Cammy, because you just joined, I'm using palette 4. I used some Seductive, some Arrogant Brave, and then I paired it with our Splurge Cream Shadow in Tenacious. So that's I had a friend that wanted like some neutrals, but like a more dramatic neutral eye. So now I'm just going to You guys want to know something I haven't purchased from Younique, which I'm really shocked, is I have not bought our eyelash curler. You don't have to use it because our mascara is still dropping stuff. Amazing. But to give it a little bit extra zhuzh, you can either do the hairdryer trick or you can just curl it and look a little creepy for a minute. I have no eyelashes. And you guys know I always feel super naked without a lip. So we're going to use the new lip liner, and I think I'm just going to wear the lip liner as a lip. Oh no, it keeps freezing. Aileen, is it freezing on you too? The struggle is real tonight, you guys. This is my 4th or 5th time trying to get it to work. Thank you. Oh, it's not freezing on your end? So this is the color Popular. I'm really going. Sarah wanted to see this color, and she is a redhead and loves her bright colors. So I'm going to use red for her. I'm definitely not wearing the right clothing for this look. So this is more of an orangey red, you guys. Super pretty, but it's more of an orange. Definitely more of an orangey red. Thank you, Cammie. Look at her with all her hearts for me. I'm not done yet, though. I'm going to do the 3D Fiber Lash Mascara. For those of you that haven't heard me say it a million times over, I'm not going to do any lipstick over the top. I'm just going to put our lip balm on. Just for a little moisture. But we're going to keep that orangey red. This is our fall, like dramatic fall eye look that we're going to do here. So guys, a little tip. If your mascara, because I grabbed an old one and not... Hi, Aunt Sandy. I'm always up late. I'm nannying right now. So I get the kiddos to bed on Tuesday nights, and then I come hang out with you guys or whoever pops on. But 3D Fiber Lash Mascara, if it starts getting clumpy, or like this is one from like 6 or 8 months ago, I grabbed a weird one, not the one that I normally use. You can stick it in a cup of hot water. Thank you, Aileen. And it's going to bring your mascara back to life. Another trick you can use is, I pray that like every time I show you guys, my rose water gets a little bit like scarier gone. You can spray a little bit of rose water on your brush and stick it into your mascara. I'm just trying to get some of the water off. Never stick your mascara all the way up to here. You just want to stick in the bottom. And then swirl around. You don't want to pump it, because if you pump it, then you're putting in all the germs and yucky stuff in there and air. All right, so see? It's like all nice and good again. Now we're good to go on our lashes. And you guys know the drill. You guys have watched me 100 times. One eye at a time, gel, fiber gel. If the kids weren't sleeping, I would use a hairdryer. If you shoot a hairdryer straight up, after you do your first coat, like you do your gel and then fibers, and then that hairdryer, your lashes will curl so crazy pretty. I couldn't believe the length I got. So, the first coat, as my friend Brandy tells me, is the most important coat. You want to make sure that your lashes are all separated and going the correct directions, because once you get the fibers on, we can always go back and we can separate them with our lash comb. But you want to make sure that everything's going the right way. It just makes it a little easier to apply the rest of the steps. And the first few times, you guys, of using this mascara versus a regular mascara, there's a little bit of a learning curve. It's not just the regular slap it on mascara and go. You're going to want to take your time a little bit more. And you can totally just go out with just one coat of just this gel. I mean, it makes your lashes amazing, but why not use your fibers? Always roll your fibers on the back of your hand, and then it's going to give you that length and volume for days. And don't be afraid of the fibers. They come right off. But they are gorge. First of all, I suck at putting on fake lashes. Second of all, who has time for that? I glued my eyes shut when I tried. So you can just use your eyelash separator to get any extra little fibers that might be hanging out in a weird spot. And this is a buildable mascara, you guys. So you can put more layers on. You just need to always make sure to put a layer of gel in between. I'm just going to put a little bit of gel on the bottom coat. Or on the bottom lashes. Holy smokes. And I say it every time. I don't wear the fibers on the bottom. You can, by all means. I feel like my lower lashes have more length just naturally than my top do. So I don't really feel like I need the gel down or the fibers down here. But I definitely do need the fiber help up here. So now that my fibers have dried, you just want to go put a coat of the gel on. Put some on the back too. And this is just sealing in your fibers so that they don't fall out on your face. So that is with the mascara. Oh my gosh, I wish I could go ride. My back has been awful since my injections. So I don't think I'll be riding anytime in the near future, sadly enough. I actually think Jeremy has a wedding this weekend to DJ too. It's like the very end of wedding season for us for DJing. So you guys can put mascara on the back of your lashes too. Little added tip, it helps the fibers stick more, and I love your face, Cammie. I can't wait to meet you. I need to take a trip to Cali, or you need to take a trip up here, one of the two. I know many of us girls that would love to see you, but I love California, so I would love to come down there. So I don't know, maybe we should just take turns. Like I go there, you come here, you know, back and forth. I'm excited, you guys, about my mystery hostess party. Like, super excited. I can't wait to, on Friday, announce who's winning the free product and half off items. Like, super duper excited. It's like Christmas. Except for they get to pick their own presents. There's my fibers. This popular color is really pretty. It's not what I would have expected, but it's pretty. And all of the new, we just got 5 new liners, and this is one of them. So I just have a liner with basically a tinted lip balm, or the tinted, this one's not tinted, but our lip bonbons are usually like a tinted lip balm. This one's just a clear one over the top. I didn't want to mix a lipstick with it. I wanted to show the true color of the shade of the liner. But, did that really just happen? Oh my gosh, I just learned a trick too. Someone told me to let it sit and dry, and then it's easier to get off. Alright, well, we'll get it in a second. That's what the foundation and concealer is for, right? That. Oh my gosh, this mascara is so much better now that I let it sit in some water. I grabbed an old mascara, Cammie. I know, I was hoping the shots would work too, Sandy. They honestly made me hurt in different spots, and I have numbness in the front of my calf all the time now. And usually I'd be able to bend over or squat down to get rid of it and wake my leg back up, and it doesn't do that anymore. So now my little trick to get myself some relief doesn't give me relief like 90% of the time. Not to be a whiner, I just get a little frustrated, you know what I'm saying? So this little boo-boo right here. Thank goodness for Amazing Foundation. I don't know how I did that. And I have a Q-tip somewhere. I have one Q-tip somewhere in my pocket. Because I am notorious for getting mascara underneath my eyes. So anyways, this is my finished fall dark nude smoky eye look. I have hooded lids, so it's a struggle. I've had it with doctors too. I'm like doctored out. I hate them all. I'm over it. I love you, Cammie. Thank you. I love my Y sisters. Cammie is one of my Y sisters down south in California. And if you guys ever want like the best group of women that will literally be there for you no matter if it's about makeup, men, coffee, if you just want to chat about some coffee. This company is truly amazing. You can do it on your own time. You can do it at your own pace. I literally thought I was going to do it to just have my own makeup and maybe buy or sell a few mascaras. And now I'm surrounded by a group of amazing women that are rock stars in the company. And they uplift you, empower you, and validate you. That's our company motto. But they truly do. I'm being silly when I say that, but they truly do all those things, and I appreciate it so much. So thank you, Cammie. I love you. I can't wait to meet you in real life, not just Facebook life and our lives that I can see you actually talking. But this is my look for tonight, you guys. If you have a look that you would like to try, let me know. I will play with it and see what I come up with. I feel like I want a little bit more sparkles on my lid right here. I'll take some pictures. You guys can't ever see my true coloring on this. I'm going to put a little bit more secretive. Just right here to make it shimmer a little more. If we're going to go shimmer, we might as well really go shimmer, right? There. All right. If any of you guys have any questions, let me know. If not, our new skincare is gorgeous and amazing and beautiful and changing my skin. I mean, I don't have enough hands, but seriously though, like, hi. My skin is so much better, and I'm even seeing this big scar that was like a huge indentation. It's starting to lighten up and go away. But you only have a few days left to get your $15 of Ycash, which is like in-store credit. When you buy this, this is our this month's kudos. And then October will be a new one, and you won't get the extra $15 of Ycash any longer. So take the opportunity and buy this. That's what's making this scar get better. These deep wrinkles on my face are getting better. I need to stop doing this while I read. For whatever reason, I've been doing that still. But I can totally tell that these ones are getting lightened up. Anyways, I'm just rambling. I'm nannying and bored. But I'm going to go take some pictures of my eyeballs for you guys. Anyone that is good at teaching how to get the best shot of your eyeballs without looking like a weirdo, let me know. Anyways, love you ladies. Aunt Sandy messaged me. Mwah! Bye guys.